Yo guys, what is going on? I am back today for some more Flabebe hunting. First encounter, that's good. Hopefully that's a good omen. Hopefully, I kinda doubt it, but would be cool. Would be coolest. So let's see if we can get a shiny Flabebe today, which... Actually, we're on a 1 chain, so I'm gonna change my birthday real quickly. We hadn't done proper chaining yet, so I can restart the game, I guess, and set my birthday properly. Anyway, how are you doing today, guys? Hope you're having a nice day, my man. Another first encounter would be pretty funny, in my opinion. No. How's your almost done with first week of school been? Do you have like a lot of project-based stuff this year? Because I have one subject that actually has tests. I have 6 credits out of 60 this year that is tests, and the rest is all project-based. I don't know what to think about that. Hello there, Bobert. How are you doing? I'm not muted it by accident, right? Nah. All of my courses are like half projects. Lovely. Yeah, I've some of that as well. I have 2 like massive projects. I mean, obviously the final project. 30 points. Yeah, that's a project, understandably, but also I have a 15-point project in the first half year. Fun. No. I still really do not know what to think about the final project, man. Still have not done any looking into it yet. Bob went from doing great to doing bad. Horrible. Oh, why are you doing horrible? School? Fair enough. Yeah, I can maybe kind of understand that, I guess. It isn't the most funnest thingest ever. What the heck? It'll be fine, exactly. You got a presentation in 12 days? That is very fast into the school year. Goddamn. That's crazy. Boah, sneeze. That was definitely one of them sneezes. Yup. I really very rarely had presentations in high school. I had them from time to time, but not too much. It's like in the final year of school, I don't think I had a presentation at all. I had a debate for Dutch. Other than that, I don't think I had a presentation for anything. Like, I'm trying to think in my final year, what could I have even had a presentation for? I don't know. It's so much. I mean, a presentation is just learn your lines, or don't. I have to have the presentation done by the 12th. I mean, I can whip up, like, an hour-long presentation in, like, half an hour. I need a bit more context, of course, but, like... I've gotten very fast at creating presentations. Very fast. Not saying it'll be a great presentation, you know, if I do it so fast, but I could. How long is the presentation, Bob? An hour long in half an hour is really fast. Yeah, I know, but I can genuinely do that, I think. As long as it's about a topic that I already have a lot of knowledge on, I can actually make a 1-hour presentation in half an hour. I just need to make sure the slides are okay, that's about it. It doesn't... No, you just need to make the slides, and then you'll come up with the text on the spot. That's all you need. She did say AI can help, but if it does more work than you, it will be considered fraud. What kind of... Okay, well, first of all, how the frick does she know? Especially on a presentation? How does she know? Second of all, yes, I recommend you use AI, but you don't use AI. Because that's not allowed. Yes. Pretty hard where you need 2 news articles. Why? Just ask ChatGPT, use 2 news articles. Whoa. Dude, I'm gonna be so completely honest. I had my first class at another university last Tuesday. And, you know, reading what we were supposed to do for that class, oh, you have to read these 3 articles. I was like, damn, I'm not doing that. So the morning off, I had to leave at like 11. So like at 9 AM, I asked ChatGPT, could you please summarize this? And he gave me very nice summaries. At university, waiting for class was about to start in 5 minutes. I didn't know who my classmates were, but I did see somebody right in front of me while waiting in front of the classroom. Throw the articles into ChatGPT. Can you summarize this? That's great. That's great. Of course, I got picked first, so I have no idea what it has to look like. Well, isn't that a good thing? Because nobody can blame you for making the wrong thing because you have no examples. Based, yeah. You know, I was like, okay, it's a university. I literally don't know anybody. Let's actually read the articles. We did not use them at all. I still have the notes. I made like a little notes thingy of like the big terms, so I remember them. Didn't use them. Also, what kind of goofy art tables do you have that do not support a notebook? If I put a notebook on there, it slides off the table. Why can't you have them at 90 degrees? Why did it have to be at 80 degrees, those tables? The frick? That's just stupid. Like, I can't even put my phone on there without it sliding off. Like, bruh. What kind of inconvenient art tables y'all have? Time to pass Victory Road in Oras. I don't know, I never go to that building. Fair. I actually still have not looked up if next lecture is in the same building. Let me actually just have a quick look-sees. So this one, Firefox. Are you sure it wasn't broken? Yes, I'm sure it wasn't broken. It's in the same classroom every time. Every time, yes, cool. No school tomorrow? Ah, you already told that, yeah. I mean, I also don't have school tomorrow. Double checks. Pretty sure it's next week Friday, not this week Friday. Pretty sure. I do. Oof, cringe. Yeah, it's next week Friday, not this week Friday. Good. My plan just finished the presentation when I have no work to do for the other subjects. Damn, how much work do you have for the other subjects? You do your homework? Crazy. 9 AM to 7 p. Those are abysmal times. The what now? Dude, I had very long days last year from 9 AM till 4:30 PM. Those were long days, but 9 AM to 7 PM is criminal. I think I've only ever had lessons past 5 if it was a test. Or literally the first ever lesson of a specific subject I had in the first year. Like, bro, literally first week. Oh yeah, first week of university, right? First ever week of university. Teacher said, oh yeah, sorry guys, I'm not available at the usual times. Let's do it at 7 PM instead. I just assumed that was normal. Never happened since. There's a 3-hour break in the middle. Not that it's worth anything. No, because what can you do in that 3-hour break? You can't go home. I mean, you could actually. It's not that far away. But mildly inconvenient. I had physics, but the teacher was sick. The teacher gave us a whole 15-page bundle filled with questions we never learned. Cool. Nice. I mean, I arrived an hour early at university, and I was like, well, what the freak do I do now? So I just did a whole lot of nothing, basically. Yeah! I don't know, I'm not going to be an hour early next time. I do still always like to be early, but an hour early might have been a tad bit much. So many whites today. We have done 10 encounters without a singular orange. That is perhaps slightly concerning. I also don't think I've seen a yellow yet. Maybe one yellow. Yikes. I don't know. Physics was my third best subject in high school. Third best. I doubt it was that good for Dice, because I mean he kind of slept through the lessons. I played Pokemon during the physics lessons. I found physics very easy. Bob, do you have a thing called a Binas in Belgium? Or is that literally purely Dutch, or is that also in Belgium? Physics was my best subject, what are you talking about? Wait, actually? That's why I fell asleep? Fair. Wait, was physics actually your best subject though? Yes, dang. I played Pokemon with the physics teacher. I'm still friends with my math teacher in Pokemon Go. I called him a Kangaskhan in Australia. Fell asleep because I was bored. Yeah, but everybody was bored. That was just a teacher. Like, holy moly, that teacher was boring AF. Everybody could have fallen asleep there, exactly. Like, I mean, in the years after, I didn't play much Pokemon during physics, but that specific year, when we had that unbelievably boring teacher, bro, yeah. Played a decent amount of Pokemon on my calculator. Good old days. Fast music. Yippee! Birthday lock. Woo! I need to turn on my lights because my model is freaking out. It can't track properly. It can't see my face. Crazy. Okay, yeah, that music ended very quickly. Alright, hold on. Let me turn on some lights. One step, really? Oh, bro. I don't think I ever got caught playing Pokemon in physics class. I also played Atari Breakout in physics. Yeah, that was good too. I might have even played more Atari Breakout, I don't know. Dude, I'm kind of jealous of like the people nowadays. They have like calculators with colors and LED and like imagine the games that you can play on calculators nowadays. That must go crazy. My sister already had colored calculators, although I don't think she ever installed anything on it that wasn't supposed to go on there. I don't know. I don't know, man. There's like a whole Game Boy Color emulators on the new calculator. Goddamn. That's crazy. You could like legit play like Pokemon Crystal on your calculator. Look, I played a very cracked Pokemon Battle Simulator which was French that got translated with Google Translate to English, so it was genuinely horrible. TI-84 plus CET Python edition. Yeah, I played Mario Emulator. Crazy. But it did work. That's true. I got the, you know, I got to cure some of my boredom during class. Like, at least some of it. Like, I still wonder, bro, like, you know, calculators have an exam mode, right? So, the teacher can tell whether your calculator's in exam mode and you have notes on there or not. You play Doom on your calculator in Kirby, dang. But surely it's super easy to just write your own program that pretends to be exam mode, right? Because, like, I mean, at least the exam mode that we used was like, wow, yeah, that's... It's literally just an R in the corner of your screen that's flashing, and that was it. Exam mode, yippee. I mean, I would not have put notes in my calculator anyway. I didn't need it. It was only allowed for math. You need to copy the entire interface first? Oh. It's actually complicated? Damn, crazy. Who'da thunk? And the stupid dialect of C that calculator used? Dang. But I mean, people managed to play Pokemon on it. Putting a flashing R in the top right can't be that hard. Apart from the fact that I guess that's not a separate mode. Maybe. I don't know. You can't just put an R in the corner. No, I know. But, like, you could have, though. Because, like, the teachers ain't checking it that deeply, I feel like. You have to replicate the entire interface. Yeah, fair. Fair. Clappy clap? What's there to clap about? Because the calculator didn't support overlaying. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. That's what I was thinking about. Like, bro, I'm gonna be honest. Actually, fair. I was gonna say, what use would notes be during math anyway? But I guess you could have written down, like, all the derivatives and primitives. So you don't have to memorize those. But other than that, I feel like there's not much you could have put on there. I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Again, brother, the birthday luck is real, bro. Holy schmollies. But still no shiny and fast music, because that's just not how my luck works. Still going. That's the second fast music in 17 encounters, bro. The birthday luck is real. Like, no one can tell me otherwise. There's also much more subtle ways to sneak notes into a test, just memorize them. Ah yes, lovely. My favorite way to cheat. Just memorize the answers, duh. How many ways of cheating have I used in high school? I definitely looked at other people's work. Like, that was my most common way of cheating. Looking at other people's work. Also, sometimes wrote things in between my fingers. So, like, if you hold your hand together, you can't see it. But if you open your hand up, you can read on the inside of your fingers. You never cheated. Nah. That's cap. That's just absolute cap. I mean, there's another one where... I don't know if it's cheating. I don't think I cheated. I think somebody cheated for me. Because this happened during a Dutch test where we had an intern that was like, you know, at the test to make sure that we didn't cheat. And there was somebody next to me who was like a massive Dutch nerd, right? And he knew everything. He actually read the book that the test was about. And his crush was sitting in front of him. And she asked, while speaking during the test, "Psst, do you know the answer to this question?" And he was just like, "Oh yeah, 2A, 3B, 4D, and 5C. And I mean, I was sitting next to him, so I also got the answers. A nerd and a simp, yeah. He now owns a car company, so there's that. In our town. So that's something. Crazy. A Dutch nerd, that's really something. I mean, he likes reading, and then the test was about a book, so... Why do people love drawing headphones? I have no clue. Yeah, because it was his dad's before that. I mean, it's fair. But still. You know, I'm sure that if he was really stupid, his dad would not have just handed him the company. I don't know, what other ways have I cheated? Dude, I remember this was in... It's not like he worked hard to create his own company. I know. I think this was about... This was 10th grade, yeah, I remember. There was somebody in our English class who... Basically, everything came down to English. If he got a 10.0 for English, right, he would go to the next year. And if that didn't happen... then he would fail a year. That was basically it. It came down to whether he got a 10 on the test or not. And everybody was like, that's, like, impossible. It was like a listening test. Pretty sure it was a listening test. Maybe it was a reading test. I don't remember. But, like, nobody got a 10. He got a 10. Turns out, he had his phone on his lap during the test. Looked up the answers, because this was a standardized CETO test that you can just look up the answers for. And he got a 10. Because he literally just looked up the answers during the test. And then he failed 11th grade. Womp womp. What a surprise. It's not like you get held back a year because you're stupid and you should get held back, and not because they're trying to punish you. You were ungraded because of cheating. Oh no. Not for maths. Okay, I never cheated for maths. I respect the gamble. Yeah, sorry, real bro. No, I never cheated during maths. The freeze is also crazy. I don't know, math I ended with an 8.5. I once got like a 5.8 for math. That was my lowest grade for math ever, bro. 5.8 because I forgot the derivative of 2 to the power x. Like, who forgets the derivative of 2 to the power x, man? I would have done the same if I needed a 10 to pass. Fair. Gotta do something, come on. Also, worst that could happen, I failed. Yeah, it's a fair point. I guess it's fair. Dude, I remember that one time I got a 5.5, which was a fail in my university, and thus I had to pay an extra 1,000 euros in college tuition. Oh yeah, that's so fun, dude. Hello there, Marco. How are you doing? I don't know, like, writing on hands... I messed up my foundation today. Good job to both of you. You have no, you can get yes. Yeah, that's fair. What's the craziest way you cheated during a test, guys? I mean, I guess technically the craziest way I've cheated on a test was my Latin test in 9th grade. Because we literally just talked during the test. Because nobody knew anything. And bro, we talked during the test. Normal volume. I still got a 1. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Female Hex is streaming... Oh, right. Okay, I know what you mean. Bruh. We had a whole democratic system for cheating during French listening tests. Wait, really? Like, 1 click is A, 2 clicks is B and stuff like that? Or what? What? That's crazy. It is somebody that apparently sounds like me, Bob. What was the position of your pen? That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy way to cheat. I mean, but how did you come up with this system? Did you talk to each other or did you text it in a group chat? Because I wouldn't be surprised if that may have happened in my class. I just wasn't in a group chat to know that. Also, if I was in a group chat, I would have definitely told on the teacher. You've never cheated, Bob? Uh-huh. Honestly, don't remember. Fair. Why cheat? To get higher grades and without learning as much. Without studying as much. I've never cheated in university though. I don't know. It's never been necessary. I mean, it's been necessary. I just knew that I was failing the test regardless of whether I cheated or not. So I didn't even bother. No, I've actually never never cheated in university. I mean, define cheating. I've used ChatGPT, but I just remember that because there was a different version of the test, it was pen at the top of the table, longest answer, pen in the middle of the table, middle answer, pen at the bottom of the table, shortest answer. That's crazy, dude. Wait, did everybody end up getting the same grade? Or at least, like, around the same grade? With the exact same answers? That'd be slightly suspicious. Yes. And the teacher could not figure out why. Womp womp. They never figured it out. Oh, that's great, dude. Oh, I remember I once helped my sister cheat on a physics test. We love online tests. I helped my sister cheat on an online physics test. Yes, that did happen. And dude, the teacher was making weird noises during the test? What the heck? That was weird. In uni I once cheated by sticking a bunch of notes on my wall behind my screen. Wait. Really? Oh. During COVID, every online test we did was open book, because they knew people were gonna cheat anyway. So they made the test slightly harder, but you were allowed to use your book. I could have only realistically cheated by, you know, using, like, stuff. Didn't do that for us. Well, that's just stupid then, because that makes cheating so easy. Dude, Socrates' grandson or something. I think you forgot a couple of grants in there, Marco, but close enough. Writing this down, hex a snitch into the teachers. I would've, yeah, in the past. Actually, I've seen... I mean, the thing is, I cheated on tests as well. Like, dude, my final English listening test, bro, I literally couldn't follow it because they were speaking with the most British accent while talking about politics. Like, I'm sorry, I legit could not follow that. So, I literally copied every answer from the person in front of me, and I got like an 8. Like, I'm sorry, I can understand English just fine. Nothing wrong with that. But what the freak was that test, bro? That made no sense. How do I pass Victory Road? Follow the path, Bob. I don't know. You've only cheated once, Cap. Like, I feel like I've seen a question before. If people can cheat and get away with it, it should be allowed. That statement, that, like, huh? It already is. If you can get away with cheating, it is allowed. Otherwise, you're not getting away with it. Stupid statement. It was when I was not allowed to go to school for medical reasons. Right. Cheating is kind of teamwork? Not really. The other person is not always aware of it, and sometimes if you write something on your hand... My answers were just on my right. Everything should be free if you don't get caught stealing it. Yeah, exactly. It already is. Like my answer, yeah. What Dice said is crazy teamwork. Oh no, the one that Dice named, yeah, that is crazy teamwork. Other than my sister, who was 2 years below me, I don't think I've ever helped anybody cheat in a test. I don't think so. I love democracy. Right, yeah. Real cool. What if, hypothetically speaking, right, you have a multiple choice test for, like, English, right? What if, with the entire class, you all come together and say, we answer A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D for everything? What the frick's the teacher gonna do? Kill everybody? Probably, actually. I don't know. Fail everyone. Ugh. We love lag spikes. Really cool. Love those. Everyone agrees to not write down anything on the central exam will get an entrim of 10. Yeah, but that's... You're not gonna get, like, what is it, like, 100,000 people to agree to that? Can we put on some fun non-audio gifs? What, you don't like the freaking Flabebe, Flabebe, and Florgus? Is just cheating on homework allowed? I don't know, that's a good question. I mean, you do homework for yourself, right? Who the frick cares? That's my statement on it. That's my opinion on it. I know, Marco. But I could still time you out for just being annoying, you know? Guess I definitely cheated on that physics bundle. Yeah, but again, who cares if you cheat on homework? I would like to point out that in the entirety of 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, every single bit of physics or chemistry homework I made was all copied from the internet. All of it. And you know what? I still ended with an 8 for both. Like, bruh. Pretty sure I cheated my Greek homework as well in 10th grade. Like, copied it from the internet. I don't know, I'm trying to think, like, in the final 3 years of school... Spout some Greek, will ya? Nah. Tell us about the Zeus guy. I can't tell you about Zeus, but I can tell you about Achilles in Greek if you want that. You want that? What? Nah. Yeah, alright, here we go. Listen closely, Marco. Just once. Menenaya de Thea, Peleia Joachilels, Ulamane Hemuria Kaios Alge Etaga, Pola Stiftimus, Aidi Proyapsen. There. You understood that? Good. I always forget one word in there. Turn on subtitles, right. It's ancient Greek as well. Like, I don't know if modern Greek people will even be able to understand that. It's also some whack accent, presumably. This is probably not how they actually speak. But that's what I learned. It's not even what I learned. I changed it to make it sound English. I was gonna watch an anime today, but alas, no subtitles. Just learn Japanese, duh. Hodulos. Does that mean the slave? Does it? I don't know. I don't remember. Modern Greek has more in common with Turkish than ancient Greek. Lol. Do you think I know? I mean, you said it. I didn't even think of that word. I would not have been able to come up with it. Chinese is more quirky. Yeah, it is. Right. I don't know if you're trying to say psyche or psyche. Probably the second one. Only word that started with psi that the teacher knew. Not like we have like Poseidon or something. Articles. I do know that word. The enemy was Saint Young Man. Never heard of it. Articles is such a great word in Greek. Great word in Greek though. Oh. The teacher formally regretted teaching us that word. How do you translate that word to English? I'm trying to think. Unlawful, probably. Fathom is a name, not a word. What's a Greek word for trident? Surely that started with a psi, right? It wasn't released in the US for a very long time because Jesus is a main character. Lovely Americans. Unjust. Fair. You know Greek words? Crazy. Me too, bro. Democracy? That's not a Greek word. That's an English word. That is based on a Greek word. I'm guessing the Greek word is probably Demokratos, if I had to guess. But I don't know Greek, man. I know Socrates, that's a name. Why is almost every German word written with a capital letter? Because Germans capitalize all of their nouns. Isn't that fun? A10? You're trying to type Athena or Athens, which are both names, by the way. That does not sound Greek at all. Marathon. I guess that probably is a Greek word. Fair enough. That is Greece? Okay, but it's not ancient Greece. That's modern Greece. Greek, whatever. I don't know, Bob. If that's a language, I do not speak it. And that's Japanese. In the middle, I'm pretty sure the three middle characters spell out Nisa. But I don't know what it starts with or what it ends with. I recognize the characters, but it's been too long. Do you know my Roman emperors? Not really. Oh, Konnichiwa. Close enough. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, that's a chi, not a sa. My bad. They look similar. I missed a fly. criminal. Do I know my Roman emperors? I know Nero, I know August, I know Caesar. Augustus? I don't know how it's said in English. Nero's so cool, yeah. We in 7th grade made a parody song about Nero. That was something. He wasn't even that bad of a guy. No, 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 no. He just killed, like, massacred Christians. You know, he just caused, like, the death of millions. Other than that, yeah, chill guy. Oh, it was a correct character, just literally mirrored. Bruh. Like, he didn't just kill him, he tortured them to death. He just blamed the fire on them. Yeah, he also killed a lot of them. Maybe after he blamed the fire on them, but... yeah. He did bring the community together. You know who else did that, Marco? I'm not gonna answer that. Nero did nothing wrong, right? Mustache Man, that's the one I was talking about, yes. He also brought the community together. I wouldn't say he was a good person. Great Austrian painter, yes, right. Can I do you a favor? Probably not, Bob. I like how the last straw was that Nero wanted to raise the tax slightly, that made people want to kill him. I mean, that's very realistic to real life, I feel like. Like, that would happen nowadays. Remember when the Dutch ate their president? Lovely history, bro. We need more Luigi Mangione. No, we do not. We can fix the world without killing people. Oh, I actually don't know if we can, but we can try at least. If I get 2% in right now, I'ma not be okay in the head. 40 chain, baby. That's basically guaranteed shiny. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully the shiny doesn't take as long to appear as last time. I'll fix the world when I become president. For sure, Bob. You'll fix the entire world being the Belgian president. That's believable. I really should check out at some point how far away I can walk into this grass patch without causing any issues. It seems like you having a bit of trouble with this level. Try again. Call Luigi. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand here, and this is the spot I reset from now. Mario Maker. No president is under 60, so we'll have to wait 52 years. Whoa, 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 that's cap. Well, in America, yes, you have to be like a certain age to be president. In the Netherlands, that's not the case. We just need to find the roots of almost all the world problems. Capitalism. Yeah. Found it. In the Netherlands, you just can't become president. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I suggest we become pirates again. Yeah, I'm not surprised that that's your suggestion. We don't have a president? Yeah, but it doesn't mean you can't become it. I mean, we will have a president again by this time next year, I assume. Maybe not. Probably not. I don't know. You don't know what you're doing, Bidoof? I don't know either, bro. Do you ever sleep? Probably not. Let's just start our own country, because that definitely works. Yes. We do not have a president. Prime Minister, bro. I get it, it's not quite the same as a president. But like, bro. We have a king and a prime minister. How much longer do you think this country is gonna have, like, kings and queens? Or at least with the amount of wealth that they have now. I'd vote Hex for king. That's not how kings work. I hope he'll be gone by the next election. Okay, I doubt that's gonna happen, but... Toadhead? What? I actually do wonder what would happen. Say we keep kings and queens for a while, right? What if the current princess were to get a daughter and then a son? Who would become the king/queen? I maybe am 24 years old, indeed, Marco. The daughter? Okay. Fair enough, I guess. My legs hurt because I punched them too hard. Why would you punch your legs? Man, like female hexes. We've abolished male preference a while ago. Yeah, well, when is a while ago? When is the last time it was even... Like, it's never really come up before, ever, I don't think, has it? Wait. In the history of the royal family, has there ever been a situation where we got multiple genders of siblings? Because I'm pretty sure the king just had brothers. The current upcoming princess just has sisters. The 3 previous queens just had sisters. And I'm pretty sure the 3 kings before that just had brothers. Unless I'm stupid. Well, like... Is that a thing? I don't know, probably not. Probably I'm missing something. What kind of tech tree is this? Never been an issue, I don't think. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. It's kind of weird. How does that work? That, like, the odds of that happening are like near 0. It used to be that law mills had priority. Yeah, I know. Not anymore. Fair. Fun fact, do you know why we have a constitutional monarchy in the Netherlands? Not really. Don't care much either, to be completely honest. I actually genuinely wonder, if the second room were to vote on whether the king should stay or not, what do you think would happen? Because William III was gay and they blackmailed him into giving away his powers. That's crazy. But he still had children. I guess that was normal back in the day. I don't know. That's crazy. But I mean, I feel like at some point it would, like, I don't think we would have stayed a monarchy, a regular one forever. He said that he will abdicate if people vote for it. But in theory, he could just say no. I mean, he could say no. But we could also just ignore that. How would that work? I guess people would, like, guards and police would have to choose sides, I suppose. Okay, but I don't think that would happen. I don't know. I guess maybe. There could be a coup d'etat if the royals would refuse to go if the people wanted it. Okay, I don't know exactly what you mean with a coup d'etat, but when you talked about the French, I assumed you meant beheading. This is bad for the mental. This is bad for the mental, why? But okay. You do you. Oh. Oh, yeah, that would happen. You know what? I have a better idea. How about instead of doing that, we literally just ignore them? What are they gonna do if we just ignore them? That would be a coup d'etat, I guess. Maybe. Fair. Oh, textbook? Oh, okay. Fair enough, I guess. I mean, the king is the only one currently that's above the law, right? If he does something wrong, he can't get in trouble for it. Please don't be white. Yellow! That's fine! I would love to see an orange. But I'll take yellow. We still need yellow. I need to farm shiny stone soon as well. Because we now need 3 Florias next. Yippee! Technically yes, because all trials are held in his name, so he can just acquit himself. I thought, and I'm probably wrong about this, I guess, that if the king did something illegal, then the prime minister would be the one that would get in trouble for it. That's probably still true, I guess, even in such a case. Depends on what. He kills somebody. Cold-blooded. Yeah, cool. Right. I forgot. It's my birthday. That's a personal matter? Oh. He compares Donald Trump to the Austrian painter. Like, he embezzles money from the state, then a prime minister would be responsible. Uh-huh. Oh, I didn't realize the Flabebe was in my party. Bruh. That's free speech or not illegal. That's a good point, I guess. I have a repel on, which I can remove by just leading Flabebe. Okay, not remove it. Pretty sure encounter rate is still lower, but I still get encounters. I actually wonder if orange is rare, or whether I'm just getting slightly unlucky. What does this thing evolve at again? Level 19? I think so. We got a shiny within an hour from Pokeradar, bro. That's why I love Pokeradar when it's not on Route 3. That's fast. Ruskin, yup, cool. Level 13, level 14, that's it, bruh. Oh god, did you miss it, Bob? Everybody missed it. I feel like. Literally not a single reaction in chat on getting the shiny. It's kinda crazy. It's kinda funny though. What is this? This is a shiny Pidgeot fighting a Druddigan. The shiny Pidgeot happens to be level 100 because it's the main Pokemon I use in the save file. This shiny Pidgeot is actually the only Pokemon that I still have in the save file that, you know, wasn't my team when I beat the Elite Four. Just know I'm cancelling you? Oh. Fair. Good point. Good for you, Bob. Veltal grew to level 99. Ooh. I don't know if this triggers encounters. It might not. I think it did. I also still have to hand in an assignment in the next 3 hours. I thought I'll first do a Pokeradar stream, but now I'm realizing I still have to do that assignment. It's not like a full assignment. If I hand it in what I have now, it's probably fine. But it's still unnecessarily annoying. Also, how did they get 3 Druddigan in a row? That is slightly interesting in my opinion. Also, how crazy would it be 5 shinies in one horde? Yeah, very crazy. I know, right? Okay, my Pidgeot is actually dying to Ruskin. That's really cool, bro. Diabolical. For sure, bro. Aww. No Druddigan on the final one? That's crazy. Flabebe needs like a level to level up. Rank your team? Nuh-uh. This isn't a rank your team stream. Rank your team. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes people come into my chat and genuinely want me to rate their team, and I'm like, it's a team for a playthrough. Your team literally does not matter. I'm dead to this, aren't I? I actually died to that. That's crazy. Now my return will do less damage. No. I should soft reset. I've not saved since I got the shiny, actually. So I should not soft reset. That'd be pretty stupid. How funny would it be if my game crashed right now? Surely Flabebe levels up from this, right? Thank you. Alright, here we go. Yellow shiny Flabebe into yellow shiny Floetty. Yippee! I'm gonna be so honest, Bob, that looks like a terrible team, bro. Like, genuinely, that looks like a bad team. You would, if you're playing Alpha Sapphire, you would genuinely struggle with the storyline. Also, why do you not evolve Magneton? Magnetron is level 70, why don't you evolve it? Is there anything wrong with that? Because you can't? That's gotta be cap. That is cap. Okay, cool. Until post-game? Wait, actually? Eh. It's not post-game, but it is late-game. I didn't actually know that. That's fair, I guess. Beautifly and 60 green both. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know what to think about levels, but they're just pretty weak. Like, you have 2 normal types, 2 flying types. They're not known to be the strongest types. Like, Camelot and Regirock just get washed away by a little water. Like, rock ground types are gonna perish. I mean, what, you're at the Elite Four, right? You can evolve Magnezone before you fight the Elite Four, just so you know. FYI. Just climb your way through Victory Road, make your way up there. When and why? Go to New Mawfile, evolve it. After capturing Groudon or Kyogre, you can evolve it. Which is before the Elite Four. New Mawfile is crazy. New Mawville. I know it's a village. My repel is still on, isn't it? Yeah, it is. My 5-second research did not say that. What? Did you use Google AI, Bob? I would like to know the answer to that. Shh. Okay, I see that as a yes. Alright, how long? 30 minutes. Alright, you're timed out for 30 minutes. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for me for today. So, I hope y'all have a nice rest of your day. I got a school assignment to do, so I will be seeing you guys again tomorrow morning. Bye-bye!